Yo, what's up, guys? Figs of Action Reviews, and I know it seems like I'm coming back with the female gallery all again, but trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. Just trust me. You know, a lot of us, we've seen a lot of the guys, of the Marvel Legends line, and I just wanted to point out some things, some frustrations, and some celebrations because as much as I like giving it to a company when they get it wrong, I also don't mind giving them their flowers. I don't mind giving them their claps, their applause, and telling them good job, because I think that's something that collectors, as collectors, that we rarely do sometimes because honestly, because we run into so many bad figures, it's kind of like we got them, and that's why they make stands so that we can just pose them and put them in the stands however we like. But we also like our figures to be articulated, easily posed, and nice detail, and with some decent quality control. I mean, quality control above all. Let's just put that there first. That quality control has to be there because if we're not getting good figures, then it makes it hard for us to make that decision to buy again. And no better way to point out the good, the bad, and the ugly with some other than with some recent and past figures. Now, let's just get off into the bad and the ugly right off the bat. And with that, we're going to go with this disappointing X-Men blue and yellow Uncanny X-Men line that they brought out. Banshee, Gambit, and Forge were the other three that was associated with this line, and Wolverine was also associated, but he was sold separately. So let's just talk about this, because the female bodies that Marvel Legends put together are sometimes, honestly, they're just dog water, man. They're bad. They use the same body mold. Now, yes, they change out the arms, they change out the legs because they go double jointed and they go pinless, and they stop using that round elbow joint. They stopped using that and they went to double jointed elbows and knees, and I think that was a good call. But however, they still have a lot of issues to work out the kinks. Here we have Captain Carter, if she was Captain America, or Captain Britain, I should say. And for the most part, she looks good. She really does. However, these club feet that she have make it really hard for her to stand up, even on flat surfaces. I mean, she's nice and posable. You don't end up breaking your arm or fingers or breaking the figure. You don't have to fight it to pose it. But she can barely stand up. But overall, I would say she's pretty decent. So I say she's okay. I'll give her okay to good, because I haven't had a lot of problems with her. And even with the blue, red, white, and blue version, I haven't had any problems either, other than the fact that she's just, difficult to stand up because of these club feet she has. So, I mean, everything can't be perfect, but the overall design, once again, though, see that face? Does she look like she's about to fight anybody? Or does she look like she's about to make you some buttered toast and coffee? Because she looks like she's about to take your order out of the diner. I mean, she has that generic, just Aunt B, old grandma face, like she about to whip you up some nice breakfast and send you on your way to school. And she does not look like she's about to battle anybody. They could at least gave her a battle ready face or another head, but whatever, I'm getting off topic. But now let's go into, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see the problem especially with this X-Men line? One, Siren's head is off swivel. It's just like, I don't know, you have to constantly mess with it because however it sits on that joint, on that ball joint, it's just it always sits like it's crooked. Maybe it's just me or whatever, but as I said, they did change out the legs, unlike what they did with like the older models, like like this one, Susan Storm or the Fantastic Four. As you can see, they went with the double jointed pinless knees. They also thickened up the thighs. They basically gave her a little bulk on the arms, and they did away with that rounded elbow and gave her double joints on the arms as well at the elbow. However, don't let it fool you, because they still kept the same torso. Some of these torsos have a decent crunch, and some don't. Also, there's sometimes a problem with the head and how it sits. You see how Siren's head sits on there neatly, and you can't really see. You have to pretty much bend it down. You can't really see that swivel. Well, you can see it clear as day. It's as if Susan Storm had an Adam's apple, and look at that face. Me. Why didn't you take me out last night, Reed? Why didn't you take me out? Look, I mean, she nagging Reed Richards to death. I mean, what kind of face is that? But hey, whatever. But still, it kept the same torso, and I don't know if you have this figure, but she really doesn't have much of an ab crunch, which means that if you basically take it apart, you have to like Dremel on the inside of here at this point on the inside, which will give you more space for a better ab crunch, which I think you shouldn't be doing that with figures that you buy with your money. You shouldn't be having to modify figures like that. They should already, the company, when they make these figures, when they go to the drawing board, you would think that they would like put one together and go, all right, let's move it around, let's see how it goes. And they're like, oh, if I feel that and feel that stiffness, then I know they feel that too. And they go, you know what, let's give her more room. And the reason why I know they should know that is because they actually did it. Here you have another female figure, and you want to know how she moves? Straight down. I didn't modify this. It came out the box like this. So, they can do it. It's just they don't. And it's kind of really nerve-wracking, but I will give them credit. This is a good figure. She's a good figure. You know who else is a good figure? And excellent figures? Two of them. These two hotties. Daredevil, Elektra, and Spiral. They did an absolute monster job on these two. Good articulation, nice facial features, nice design. Overall, this is how I pose mine. Like, Spiral so bad, she can just point the sword at you, and then she can just relax the rest of her arms, because basically she like, look, if you coming at me, come at me. And then you have Daredevil, Elektra. This figure was done so well. Very well, I might add. And it is definitely, when I saw it, I actually caught it on sale at Target, and I was like, man, if whoever didn't snag this, tough luck for them, because I'm getting it, and it's mine. So, I mean, these two figures, the Marvel Legends Hasbro team did a very good job on these figures. A very good job. They look nice. Like I said, look at that face. That's a battle ready face. It's neutral, but yet it's battle ready. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what Elektra's mouth looked like, but that head sculpt is just awesome. That's awesome. And if you're wondering, she also can move. She also can move as well at the abdomen. Elektra can bend at the abdomen. It's a little restricted too, so you might want to Dremel that, but she has some movement before it stops. But her overall design, her posability makes up for that. Unlike these that pretty much just came out not too long ago. And I'm gonna show you a problem with Storm right here. Do you see that? Remember? Let me stop for a minute. Bruh. What the hell is going on with her head, man? Did I just get a jacked up figure or something? Am I the only one who got this figure like this? like basically her head is sitting like right at the tippy top. Tell me, somebody else, if you watching this video and you have this figure, let me know if your figure looked like this out of the box. Like they didn't give it enough material to sit on top. I mean, look at that. My Storm looks up and her head looks incomplete. That is ridiculous, man. That's crazy. Man, your figure shouldn't look like this, man. That should, her head look like, almost look like it's levitating. You know what I'm saying? So I am highly disappointed with this figure. And I'm highly disappointed with the rest because Jubilee is just super stiff. You compare this Jubilee to her VHS box version, and her VHS box version kills this version. I mean, seriously, it puts it to bed. No questions asked. That X-Men 97 VHS version of Jubilee that came out of that VHS box, man, that figure is way better than this. Came with more accessories, and it looks better, and it poses better. This figure is stiff as a board. Matter of fact, she can't even bend backwards. Head sits on the ball joint nice, unlike Storm. Look like she got an incomplete head. But the rest of her is just stiff. Legs okay. Arms stiff. Upper torso just fight with it. No bend whatsoever. Crazy. Has a little crunch. About as much as Electra. Stiff as a board. Bro. And I said, this is why I say you shouldn't have to fight with figures. Hair looks okay. Looks pretty decent. You got the hair to cover the rest. But this is, I was just highly disappointed. Highly disappointed with these, and especially with Storm, because her VHS X-Men box version was much better. Matter of fact, her older Marvel Legends line, where she was in, whether if you got the black suit version or the white suit version or silver, whatever you want to call it, that older model Storm was way better than this figure. This was a total letdown. I expected something way better than what I got. And honestly, it's just crazy. Because when you compare them to a figure like the Fortnite line, you can wipe them off the table, man. These figures aren't stiff. They move around, they pose easily, and they look phenomenal. They have decent range. You don't have to worry about the head looking crazy. And honestly, the sleeper on them is Ragsy. Man, Ragsy is so dope. Head move around. I would like a real head, but I can't be mad at that. I haven't had to fight this figure at all. And it's not even double jointed. It still got the rounded elbows. But you know what it does have? Have kicks. High kicks at that too. You want to kick it this way? Lean the body. Ab crunch. Look at that. Right here, built in ab crunch. Don't have to fight with the figure to move it. Just a little bit, but not much. Decent design. I post this figure a lot. And let me tell you, for me not to like the head, to be able to pose this figure and put different weapons in her hand, it puts these figures to shame. And we talking about this company these figures are coming from the same company line. I mean, it's the Fortnite line, but still coming from Hasbro. So it's like they got their name on it. How you got your name on this? You know what I'm saying? Look at that. All that action on these Fortnite figures. You don't have to boop, 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 boop. Just like that, man. Look how easy this is. You know what I'm saying? And now this one is double jointed. I mean, no pins. Team no pins. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if the Marvel Legends team gonna start putting out figures and they're gonna start increasing prices, or they're gonna start slacking on the accessories, then they need to up the quality of the figures that they have. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Marvel Legends line, what they bring to you is not a premium figure, which is why when it came to Psylocke, the only reason why she's here is because she came with other figures in the box. Other than that, I'd have never bought a Hasbro Psylocke because the Mafex version puts her to shame. It's beautiful. So, and the quality of it is better. So, with that being said, that's my whole wrap up of this. You guys can make what you want out of it in the comments, and let me know what you might want to see next. If you see the video where I went through the couch of things to come, let me know if you saw something on there that you want me to go over, and then I'll pull it out. Like I said, I'm gonna try to put together one video a week, and just get more content out there, because I like doing this as a hobby. I like bringing this to the table, and I like sharing the figures and sharing my thoughts and opinions with you guys. So with that being said, collect what you like and enjoy your hobby. Peace out.